and showed what happens when Khabib can't take you down. I mean, it's tough whenever the one thing that you've always been used to dominating with isn't working, and then you're stuck.
Right.
You know, you're stuck throwing punches, and you're in. You know, he's a little bit behind in the striking aspect. Dude, I've got a ton of respect for the guy.
He's a mauler.
Mauler. I mean, at certain times he looks unbeatable. He has looked unbeatable where I've looked at it and other people have looked at it, and people that have fought him that I've talked to.
Like the Barboza fight.
Yeah.
Like he just fucking mauled Barboza.
And it's just a battle of wills, man. You're inside of a cage, and it's just like we talked about. I knew I could outpace people. I knew I could out cardio them. I could out tough them, you know. Certain people get to that breaking point and they break and they concede and they go into their shell and they say, I did a good job, but this one's on him. This is his,
guys who
know?
don't have that deep wrestling background and they face a guy who does, there's moments in the fight where you see that, where you saw that 1,000-yard stare in Barboza's eyes where he was like, fuck.
Like, oh, God.
Like, I can't keep doing this. Like,
No.
he goes into defensive survival mode.
Yeah.
And you know, when a guy does have a deep background in wrestling and also can strike, that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
And this is why MMA is such a complex sport, because there's so many variables. There's so many techniques you can use. There's so many situations where you might have an advantage or your opponent might have an advantage. And it's just, we live for these matchups, these stylistic matchups. So when something like that happens and a guy like Khabib has a fight where all these questions get presented, that's where a guy like Michael Chandler comes into the mix.
Yeah, well, and I love, like, after that fight too, because I said something. I posted a video. Do you see the video of me scrambling with Kamaru Usman, like the crazy, like,
yeah. That was awesome.
And I said, if all he has is wrestling, how do you beat a man who can't be taken down? You know,
right?
And I got so many messages from Russian guys that just said Khabib time, you know.
Right,
and it's just
of course.
Like, of course.